Really good night. Good way to start the homestand. I thought after the first inning, a little concerned. Luis Castillo, the Rock just wasn't quite on, but he certainly righted the ship and got us going exactly where we needed to go. Pitch count was up a little bit, but he was very efficient in the fifth, and then get through it in the sixth. There was just awesome. And can't say enough about our bullpen. I know Mooney, has been struggling health-wise. He pitched last night, again tonight, very effectively. What Ryan Stanek and Big Mike Bowman have done for us has just been awesome. So enough offense. Gar, big knock early, get us right back into the game after we get down, and that's what it takes. Our offense needs to be very opportunistic. We need a few homers at the right time, and that's what we did tonight. So excited, great crowd, good energy in the ballpark. Our guys know it. You want to win the West, got to beat the teams in Texas, and we need to keep focusing on that. So, good way to start the series.
Is that a kind of encapsulation win for you guys at home, one-run game, workhorse starting pitching, enough offense, and a lockdown bullpen?
That's the formula, and you got that kind of pitching, play that kind of defense, and you do need to score enough runs, and we did. It's timely hitting, and it's a different guy chipping in. I'd like to see a few more runs, but our pitching has just been fantastic all year long, and we got to keep these guys healthy because we lean on them so much. But really proud of the Rock tonight. That first inning, it wasn't good. He was missing location big time, and he just said that's it. And he let it go, and he got locked in, and it's exactly what we needed.
Was there a moment or something in the dugout that made him realize that he can make an adjustment?
No, it's Luis Castillo. He's been around the league. He's given up 2 runs in the first inning before, and he knows how to flip the switch and get it back locked in. Again, when you get the 2-run homer in the first, it does really help a starter. Okay, it's 0-0. That's how he goes out for the second. That's how he approached it after that.
You said last week in Oakland that you thought by the end of the season that Garver was going to be one of your best hitters. What's led you to believe that? Just the conviction behind him?
I believe in his approach. He's strong. He's smart. He's been in the league. He's had success in this league. As long as he just sticks with his strengths. And I think early on in the season, it's a new environment for him, different expectations. But I give him a ton of credit, sticking with and really going back to the core of who he is. He's a really solid player, and that's why we signed him. And, again, we got a lot of season to play, but quality at bats, one after another, after another, after another. And you look up, and it's going to be pretty good by the end of the year.
From your vantage point, when you see Munoz be able to go back out there and kind of deliver the electric performance that he did, just what can you say about that?
He's Mooney, and I know, 9th inning, 8th inning, you got to run him through the top of their lineup. It's a really good top of the lineup, and I thought he executed very well. The crazy balk call, he didn't let that get to him. He just got to keep grinding away and made some big pitches against Garcia to get him out. So we need all these guys. You need them all clicking. It's been a tough stretch here with Mooney up and down and what it's put on the other guys, but great to have him back in there, back-to-back nights. It's just been awesome.
I know there's a lot of season left, but you're 15-5 against the American League West. Just how valuable can these wins that you're accumulating now be for you guys down the stretch, especially the way last season ended?
You have to take care of business in your division, and we've talked about it all year long. Everybody knows what our goals are. Get in the playoffs, get deep in the playoffs, but you got to take care of your division, and not easy. Those teams, they've won the last 2 World Series, so you got to show up and be ready to compete every night, and our guys are doing that, and our guys are having fun. That's the big thing. This group has really come together, and they're enjoying each other, and it's fun to watch them go out and compete every night.
In that mind, did that feel like a playoff game here tonight for you guys?
We got a lot of games left. It was fun. We got a lot of games ahead of us.
What was your view and kind of thoughts about the other you mentioned the balk, but the other call that caused some commotion with the Robles bunt? What did you see?
Yeah, there's been some confusion on the rule changes about being in the 45-foot box or staying in the dirt there. We've had something come up with us too. This is the Rock is right on point. Nice job, Freddie. Yeah, there's been some confusion on that. We had a similar play on the road where it affected us, but kind of the explanation I've gotten throughout the course of the year, if it doesn't affect the play, they're not really going to call it. And, if you're a pitcher in that spot, if you pick up the ball, it's hard. Pitchers aren't going to know that he's on the grass. But if you hit him in the back, they're going to call it. But it was a crazy play. It's happened a couple times this year. Quite frankly, if I was their manager, I probably would have argued just like he did.
All right. Thanks. Thank you.
You guys are beautiful. That's tremendous. Tremendous. I like the shirt.
Luis, what was going on in the first inning, and how were you able to overcome and adjust from there?
Luis, ¿qué es lo que sucedió en esa primera entrada y cómo sobresaliste lo que está sucediendo?
Bueno, la primera entrada fueron dos batazos que nos hicieron daño, que la bola la dejé en medio, pero después del resto, el juego entero, localicé bien el picheo donde quería y por eso nos llevó a tener la victoria hoy.
Yeah, I think in the first inning, it was two swings that, did damage to us. But after that, I think during the game I was able to make the adjustment and locate the ball where I wanted it, and that's what gave us the results there.
What allows you to make so seamless, make the adjustment, just to be able to shake that off and move forward?
¿Qué crees que es lo que te deja a ti ajustarte y que se vea tan fácil para ti lo que resta del juego?
Para mí es la confianza, mentalidad positiva, eso me da a mí la emoción de quedarme más en el partido localizando bien mi picheo.
To me, I think it's the confidence in my pitches and having that positive mentality. To me, I think it's kind of what gives me that emotion that want to keep going out there and battle.
How much did Garver's homer right away help you get back on track too?
¿Qué tanto te ayudó ese home run de Garver para ayudarte a mantenerte en ese mismo camino?
Bueno, a pesar que empezamos perdiendo 2-0, ese jorrón de Garber, cuando él lo dio fue allá abajo donde yo estaba y me dijo, te tengo, brother, te tengo, y por eso es que me inspira un poquito más a seguir venir cada día más, a seguir trabajando duro porque la mentalidad que ellos tienen sobre mí, la confianza que tienen sobre mí.
Yeah, even though we started off 2-0, that home run from Garver, as soon as he came into the dugout, he came to me and told me, I got you, brother. So it's the little things like that kind of gives me that positivity of wanting to come each day to the ballpark and, play for these guys because of those little things like that, the mental or the positive mentality those guys have.
And after that first inning too, I mean, you immediately go into striking out 4 straight guys. I mean, is momentum and kind of getting into that groove, is that a big part of kind of the performance like tonight?
Esa segunda entrada, cuando ponchaste a los 3, pero fueron 4 rectamente, algo así es como lo que te da la confianza, ¿no? para el resto del juego.
Bueno, eso soy yo cuando estoy localizando bien mi picheo. Cuando localizo bien mi picheo, esos son los resultados que siempre he tenido. No como empezamos como queríamos, de que fallamos unos picheos en la zona, pero para mí ese soy yo cuando vengo tirando el picheo donde es necesario.
I think that's me. That's who I am. When I'm able to locate the pitches, I think those are the results you're going to get from me. Obviously, we didn't start the right way. I left a couple 2 pitches, not where I wanted to in the zone. But whenever I start seeing those results, that's who I am. That's when I'm locating those balls in where I want them.
In the third inning, it felt like after coming off the second inning, striking out the side, it felt like the location was just wherever you wanted to put it. You were peppering the zone, all those change-ups away to Seager. Did it almost feel like you were restarting the game at that point?
En esa tercera entrada, cuando ponchaste el lado, parecía que tú estabas poniendo esa pelota en la ubicación que tú querías, con los cambios de Seager. En ese punto del juego, ¿creíste o sientes como que a lo mejor es un nuevo juego, como que comenzó de nuevo?
Bueno, sí. Ya cuando el juego estaba empatado 2-2, ya puse mi mentalidad. Bueno, ya para mí está 0-0 el juego. Y tú sabes que a estos bateadores, sabes que ellos ganaron la Serie Mundial el año pasado, son unos bateadores muy buenos que cuando fallas una localización vas a tener tu daño, pero cuando la ejecutas vas a tener buenos resultados.
Yeah, when we tied the game, that's when I thought, okay, it's 0-0, let's go win this. But these batters, I mean, they just won the World Series last year. You know that if you miss your spot, they're going to create damage. But, yeah, just going out there and just trying to locate it where I wanted to get ahead of this count.
Luis, you to keep that shirt?
¿Te vas a quedar con esa camisa?
Yo creo que deberíamos usarla para irnos para Miami.
I think we should use it so we can go to Miami.
Luis, those guys, they came in here on the last weekend of the season and made to the playoffs, and you guys went home. Just how badly do you want to kind of reverse those fortunes this season?
Luis, casi terminando la temporada pasada, ellos vinieron aquí a Seattle, ellos entraron al playoff y nosotros no. ¿Qué tanto tú tienes ganas de que este año sea reversido en nuestros resultados?
Bueno, el año pasado lamentablemente no nos fue como queríamos. Ellos tomaron el camino hasta que lo llevaron a la Serie Mundial. Pero me gustaría de que el equipo otra vez vayamos a los playoffs, competir el máximo, porque yo creo que tenemos el tremendo talento este año para así tener unos buenos resultados al final del año.
Yeah, last year didn't go the way we are. We wanted it to. Those guys, took the path and they took it all the way to the World Series. This year, I want this team to make the playoffs because I think we have the talent and the roster to go really far in these playoffs, and I think we're on the right path.
Thanks, Steve.
Perfecto. Thank you, Tony.
Buena camisa.